Hello and welcome to another match day of Juniors League और मैच जारी है यहाँ रफनेक्स वर्सेस स्मर्फ्स एलीट के दरमियान। आज के दिन का ये पहला मैच जूनियर्स लीग का चल रहा है and you can see this, you are watching this game on Total Football live from Total Futsal Court Ayub Park रफनेक्स। ओह बहुत उम्दा डिफेंस। इट्स नॉट नॉर्मल कि इतने यंग बच्चे जो हैं वो इतनी शानदार गेम और इतना उम्दा फुटबॉल शो कर रहे हैं। इट्स अ साइन दैट पाकिस्तान हैज़ सो मच टैलेंट और वी जस्ट नीड अ प्लेटफॉर्म। और इन पास्ट कपल ऑफ ईयर्स यहाँ पे इस्लामाबाद के अंदर और लाहौर के अंदर वी आर सीइंग दैट फुटबॉल is rising again in Pakistan, tournaments and leagues और इस तरह के तमाम प्रोग्राम जो हैं वो फ़ुटबॉल को काफ़ी सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं और फ़ुटबॉल को दोबारा से एक नई ज़िंदगी दे रहे हैं पाकिस्तान में। Football has seen a hard times and faces many bans in Pakistan, but now it's good to see young players playing very good level of football again. Now Roughnecks played it wide. Lot of the support on the other side. यहाँ पे प्रॉपर प्रेस करते हुए नज़र नहीं आ रहे रफनेक्स के प्लेयर। जहाँ पे जैसे अभी देखा जहाँ पे पोजेशन लूज की है रफनेक्स ने और यहाँ पे वाइड और थ्रो इन मिलेगी यहाँ पे स्मर्फ्स को। I mean जब और यहाँ पे मिस्टेक और थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे जो रफ पुश दिया है बैक से इब्राहिम पे फाउल हुआ और स्मर्फ्स को फ्री किक मिलेगी। स्मर्फ्स आई शुड अप्रिशिएट देयर स्टाइल ऑफ प्ले। आई मीन द वे दे प्ले, दे हैव वेरी गुड अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ फुटबॉल एंड आई डू थिंक द क्रेडिट to their very beautifully taken free kick. Talking about their play style, I do think their coaches have all the credit because at this young age when you play this much good, especially all the credit is towards your coaches of Smurfs on the sidelines, Mr. Hamza Wasti and Hashim Nawaz, both on the sidelines watching their team play. Now a corner for Smurfs. Talking about the coaching, and I do think so that it will be a throw-in for Smurfs. So talking about the coaching, I do think that coaching is one of the very most important thing in football. Took the shoot, deflected, there's a support, took the shot again, and the ball is out for a throw. Game will be continuing from a throw-in again. So talking about the coaches, I mean you can see that how coaches have transformed the team. If you see in the Bundesliga how Xabi Alonso bring the 15th place Leverkusen and make them champion, not just in Bundesliga, they reached in Europa final and they win DFB Pokal. They're beating Bayern, Dortmund, Wolfsburg, Hoffenheim and all the big teams of Bundesliga. Leverkusen beat them very greatly. And Xabi Alonso created players like Florian Wirtz, Andrek, and he revived Shaka again. Jonathan Taha, all those players from the Bundesliga champion team of Smurfs, Freipong, and other players slowly moving to different clubs in Europe because it's very important that when you perform so well in one season, obviously the big clubs have their eyes on you and it's usually happen because a player also wants to achieve something, and there are many things that he cannot achieve in the same clubs. Now Florian Wirtz has moved to Liverpool along with Frimpong, Jonathan Taha to Bayern, and there are also rumors of Andrek towards Bayern, but let's see what's going to happen in this transfer window. Thomas Müller has also moved to MLS, one of my favorite players. Oh, there was a chance. Played it and it's went in. Beautiful. Took the shot, hit it on his teammate and went in. What a beautiful play that was from Smurfs. And they are showing there how they are better team than Smurfs, than Roughnecks at the moment, keeping the possession. I mean, just look at the players of both teams, Roughnecks and Smurfs Elite. I mean, Smurfs, they just look like kids to Roughnecks, but they're not giving the ball. They they are saying to Roughnecks that you can bring your own ball. We are not giving this one to you. Okay, now Roughnecks on attack. Has a support on right side. Oh, beautiful. What a beautiful goal that is. Wonderful strike. And that was a very difficult angle. That was a very difficult angle to shoot, but he managed to shoot, keeping in balance, and scored. Game is level again with 1-1. There was a volley, but he missed it. I do think if I have seen someone hitting so good volleys, it was Robin Van Persie and Rooney as well. Rooney was, but especially when Persie was so good in air. Van Persie and Ibrahimovic, these are the two players I have seen best in the air. I mean, Cristiano also has very good air control, but how beautifully wonder goals we have seen from Ibrahimovic. I don't think there was any other player who has the same intensity of scoring goals with such wonders. I mean, Ibrahimovic's goals when he made his debut in LA Galaxy, then his 500th goal. Do let us know in the comments who you are supporting at the moment. Smurfs or Roughnecks. It will be a corner again for Smurfs. Smurfs have scored from similar situation previously. Now let's see. Oh, took the shoot. I think it's deflected. And it will be a corner. A corner again for Smurfs. Smurfs playing a very controlled and a very beautiful piece of football here. And I do think if these kids, they're going to have a proper platform for football. Oh, beautiful header taken. Took the shoot and scored again. Wonderful. Beautiful piece of football from Smurfs here. 1 minute down, second minute up. Similar situation. It seems like we have just replayed Smurfs' first goal. Made the header towards his teammate. And first half ends here. Smurfs 1, Roughnecks 1. See you in the next half. Second half started here. A beautiful piece of football from Smurfs again. I do really enjoy watching Smurfs. Such young boys playing wonderful football. Now, Smurfs keeping the ball. Roughnecks have the possession. You see, the players are lacking of making run. He didn't run on the right side. I mean, he should, because there was support. You see, a little bit lacking in positioning and coordination from Roughnecks. Now, there's no one is running on the line, and no one is. Now they made a run. I think he made it a little bit late. Took the shot, missed the target, and it will be a corner for Roughnecks. Now, start it again. Smurfs. Oh, beautiful piece of defense. Beautifully. And it will be a foul for Roughnecks. Full passionate defending from Smurfs. We can see that these young boys are not backing off, and they're not afraid from going into tackles. And that is a wonderful thing. And for a good player, it's really important that you should be fearless. No, every great defender, I mean, you can see Ramos, Pepe, or I haven't seen Maldini playing, but the highlights, or I've seen PK playing, Van Dijk, or Chiellini, Bonucci, Matthijs de Ligt recently, one of the top defenders, alongside with Ruben Dias. Oh, that is a very, very rough. Hit it on the back. And the play is down at the moment. Smurfs has been awarded a free kick here. But I do think that at the moment play is more concerning. Number 10. Get up again. Number 10 are usually... It's not just a number, it's a legacy. Because see, any number 10 in any player, either it's Messi, it's Modric, it's Mbappe in France, or now Madrid, Mbappe has taken number 10, or any other player, they have a great history, number 10. In the last 5 World Cup I was watching, that all the Golden Ball winners were number 10. It was Messi in 2022, Modric in 2018, in 2014 it was Messi again, in 2010 it was Diego Forlan, and in 26 it was Zidane, and Zidane used to wear number 10 with France. Smurfs is still leading the game with a goal. Now, Roughnecks have the ball. Try to dribble it. Played it back. Oh, beautiful pass, but intercepted by Smurfs again. Oh, wonderfully away from one. I thought it is gonna be a moment similar, like away from 1, 2, 3, and then he's gonna score, but he didn't. I forget that not everyone is Messi, and it's not easy to dribble past the 4 players. It will be a corner for Roughnecks. Took the corner, played it inside, and cleared. That could be a very good chance. Poor shoot. Now, chance again for Roughnecks. Beautiful. A very physical game here we can see. Even though Roughnecks are more physically strong than the Smurfs, but I do think football is not just a game where you can use your physique. You should be mentally strong as well, and we can see that Smurfs play. Each of them has a very good understanding of game, and the way they run the game, it's exceptional. I mean, not everyone can run the game with this much beauty and this much coordination. Now again, it could be the moment. Appealing for the handball, and it is given. Handball has been given, and it will be a free kick for Smurfs again. An alarming situation for Roughnecks, because from here they can score. I mean, it's not that much away, and these kids are very good at creating the scenarios wonderfully. Took the shoot, and oh my word, just hit the post. That was very beautiful technique from these guys. Wonderfully taken the shoot, hit the post, and you can say that it was a moment of bad luck, a little bit. You can see here, game getting a little bit physical, and Roughnecks have advantage here actually of their physique, because these guys are much stronger than Smurfs. But every player of Smurfs, I can say, no matter how physical the game gets, they are not backing off, and they are controlling, and they are playing it beautifully. Tried and saved again. See, the track backing from Smurfs is very wonderful. Now, again on the attack. Oh, played it too long. Too long. Now, pressing. That was a cheeky moment. Played it again. Had it away. Oh, wonderfully. Now you see a player with a lot more physique getting in against a player. Roughneck seems under pressure here, because they're already one goal behind from Smurfs. Now Smurfs. Roughnecks. Still Roughnecks. Tried a back heel and played it very wide. I mean, it was a very good moment, and his idea of pass was very good, but ideas not always got completed. It could be a chance again for Smurfs, and ball went outside. Game will be continued from a goal kick. Goal kick for Roughnecks. Played it in the middle. You see 3 players on the back, and no one is taking part in attack. I think that's a bad thing. In futsal, you have to take part in attack. Now you see no one is laying off. A lot of support in the diagonal side, but no one has made the run. Now no one is switching the play. They are a little bit lacking the technical play here. Watch Smurfs player. Every player is making his own run, and every player is switching the play. And now, wonderful Smurfs. There's a support on the back side and right side. Played it front. Try to dribble it, but loses the possession. Now again, Smurfs. Beautiful. Now. Now, making a run, Smurfs. He's on his own. It's difficult to control 3 players on your own. Loses the possession. And it will be a throw-in for Smurfs. Wonderful effort. It's really good to take the efforts and took the tries. If you see in the season 2022-23, when Holland scored most goals in Premier League's history, 36. Actually, I guess it was 2022 No, it was last season when Haaland scored about 22 goals in the last season. 3 goals less than Salah, who was the golden goal. Oh, beautiful! Beautifully goaled. Wonderful. What a moment that was. And he scored a goal, another. Smurfs 3, Roughnecks 1. Game is gonna start again. Now Roughnecks seems a little bit hopeless because I don't think they can cover up 2 goals lead here. Now look, beautiful, wonderful piece of defense. You see one person, he's gonna cover you, and the other is gonna take the ball away from you. That's the technique. Oh, wonderful. Now, I do think it's a little bit unnecessary to dribble like this. I mean, he's not getting any result. He's just dancing with the ball. He should have passed the ball, actually. Straight into the hands of the keeper. And the weather here is very wonderful, actually. I do think it will be raining after some time. Now, Roughnecks. No one is making the run. You can see both right back and left back. They are just standing on their position. They shouldn't stand on their position. They should be making layoff runs. And they should be taking part in the attack. Because if you see now in modern football, wing backs take part in attack more than even wingers, I do think. So if you see Ashraf Hakimi, Nono Mendes, or if you see Balde, Konde, or any other wing back like Stansek, or Kimmich also played sometime wing back. And if you see any other wing back like Trent Alexander-Arnold, he's also one of the very best wing backs in the world, I do think so. So they take part in run, they make the layoffs, and then they make the crosses. I do think this is something that they are lacking of Roughnecks. They're not making the proper runs, and they are a little bit lacking in technique of the football. Coaches on the sidelines, it is a very big advantage for you if your coach is on the right side, because he's gonna dictate the game, and he understands the game better than us. Now you see how coaches has transformed the teams. Either it was Guardiola with the City. I mean, before Pep, City literally has nothing. But then Pep comes and transforms the City. And nowadays, Manchester City is one of the top teams in the world. Now again, Roughnecks. Oh, beautiful. That aggression and that passion. It gives more beauty to football. Especially at this young age. Oh, beautiful control. Now, I mean, he should have made the run. He was standing there and asking for the ball. Instead of standing and asking for the ball, always made a run. Look for the empty space and run into that space and then ask for the ball. Wonderful save from Isa. Couple of minutes left. Almost 3 minutes left in this game. And Roughnecks are 2 goals behind. Now they're gonna lead. They're gonna need a Lewandowski here who can score 5 goals, or a Sadio Mane who can score a hat-trick in 1.5 minutes. We're gonna have a break for Azan. Almost 3 minutes left in this game, and Smurfs are leading the game with 2 goals. We will continue the game now. You see, that's a little bit of rough tackle. Now, took the shot and beautifully saved by Isa. Wonderful. Beautiful saved. I mean, that was his athleticism and that was his quickness and his reflexes. You can see from this save how quick he is. Now, a throw in for Smurfs. Proud moment for the coaches on the sidelines that their young boys are giving this much purity and giving the, took the shot again and went too wide. Now I do think so Smurfs will take the points from here. Took the long pass again and it will be a throw-in for Smurfs. Not so much time left in this game. Smurfs again. Took the throw. Had it away. I mean, look, no one is making the run here. I think they are lacking this point. They haven't understand yet that they need to make the runs and they need to make the spaces, and they're lacking it so much. Again, Roughnecks played it in the center. Beautiful pass that is. It could be chance for another. Intercepted by Roughnecks. Now, support on the right side. He played it a little bit badly. And I don't think it's too much time left in this game. Yeah, beautifully had it away. Now. And it will be a foul. And free kick for Smurfs. Played it long. Went away. Wonderfully dribble away. Took the shoot and beautiful. Beautiful shoot. Wonderful effort. Talking about the efforts, I was just watching that this season Haaland scored 24 goals in Premier League. Similar, Haaland missed most big chances in the Premier League. Now imagine he took so many shots, and if you follow Manchester City, you can see that Haaland took maximum shots, as much as he can. The moment he sees the goal, he's gonna shoot. And that is the most important thing for a striker. He should be lethal. Now, the game ends here. A wonderful game for Smurfs Elite. They win the game by 2 goals. 3 for Smurfs, 1 for Roughnecks. See you in the next game.